Hey guys, all of you who know me know that I like to get justice for people. No matter who they are or what's happened, no matter their past or any of their choices, I will either try and reach out to them. Sorry, I'm tired. But lately, not lately, for the past 2 days, because it's only the 12th, I've been hearing all over my newsfeed about a girl named Amanda Todd. And I went to go research who she was, because all I saw was rest in peace and how could people do this to her. So I wanted to find out the full story. And give me 1 second. I'm sorry, stuff like this really gets me emotional, I guess you could say. Gets me mad and just kind of I guess depressed in a way. Actually, yeah, depressed in a lot of ways, but honestly, the people who did that to her deserve to rot in hell. They deserve to get put in jail for what they did. I think it's absolute bullshit that you know what, then again, they have to deal with the guilt. But they should never have done that to her in the first place. I mean, okay, she's made a bad choice. She had made a bad choice in her life, but we all do. But that stupid scumbag didn't want to let go of it. Kept trying to ruin her life. And for that guy deserves to be killed, I swear. It's horrible. Honestly, I'm shaking right now because I'm so pissed off. I mean, I just watched this beautiful girl's video. And I wish that I could have reached out to her. That I could have helped. Because I've been through bullying myself. I've been through a lot. I mean, maybe not to the extent that she was, but I sure do know a damn thing or two. And I just it just made me I cried during the video when I watched it. And I was just so, I didn't have any words to say. My mom watched it with me and she started crying because we happened to be outside walking my dogs, and she heard the music, and so, she came over, she's like, "Oh, what's that?" And I was like, "Just shush. I'm trying to watch something." And I didn't even want to talk because I was crying. And I mean, honestly, she was so beautiful. She did not deserve any of that. People make mistakes in their life. If anything, that girl should have beat down on her fucking boyfriend for being such a dick. It made no sense to beat up on her. But whatever, she has to live with the guilt of being a fucking bitch. If any of you guys have watched my video about my story, about when I used to cut and do drugs and drink all the time and, all of that stuff, then, or if you know me, you know that kind of shit bothers me. If I hear about bullying, no matter if you have a mental disorder or if it's just bullying in high school, I will cover it all. Because honestly, people need to care more. I don't even understand how people don't give a shit. And I mean, I watched this one kid's video and was like, come fight me. And I was like, I give you props for that. I was like, honestly, I saw all these videos about how it was really sad that she did this. And it is. I mean, it's horrible. And I can't even imagine what her parents are going through right now. And right now I wish I could give my, like, support to them. You know, even if, you know, even not knowing her, I wish I could give my support. I honestly, like, there should be no more suicides. People should already know not to bully. Like, what is wrong with you? If you're a bully, then you have mental issues. Honestly, you're only doing that to try and make yourself feel better. And you could, like, if you're watching and you happen to be a bully, you could say whatever the hell you want about me. I know I look like shit right now. I'm mad tired. I woke up at 2 a.m. this morning. And then now just cried because I saw this. Like, I absolutely, I don't even have any words right now. Like, I just, that's just so depressing. Like, she was so beautiful, and I mean, I watched a couple of her videos, and she seemed like she was a good kid, you know? And, she seemed like a sweetheart. And the kind of person I would definitely have wanted to know. I mean, honestly, why get judged on something you have no idea about? Why judge people because of mistakes in their past? People don't live by their past unless if they continue making it. Yeah, she made a couple of bad choices. We all do. That's life. We learn from it. It shouldn't have went this far. It shouldn't have even happened to her. But it did. It honestly makes me sick. Technically, the guy who did that, who started everything with the posting of the pictures and stuff, could be put, I don't even know what it is, but he could be like fucking sued for stalking or whatever. I don't even know. Put in jail, whatever. I mean, if they know who it is. And technically, they could find out. The cops could find out who it is. It's possible. It's not like this impossible fucking thing. No, it's completely possible. Hackers do it every day. They find out different shit. That definitely should not have happened to her. And I know that as me, like, because of who I am, I'm going to try to raise as much awareness as I possibly can. Because bullying is wrong. And kids committing suicide. She was 15 years old. Like, what kind of person does that? I mean, yeah, I was young when I was bullied too. I was young when I got into all this stuff because I was bullied really horribly at school. And I thought that, you know, if I died, then they would have to live with the guilt. But I didn't realize all the other people it was going to affect. No more kids, people should lose their lives to bullying. Doesn't matter who you are. Just, it's not right. It's not right at all. Frankly, think about it. If it was your kid, If you happen to be the person who did the bullying and then your kid gets it, how would you feel? Not too great. Because nobody wants that for their kid. My mother sure as hell did not want that for me. Because of bullying, I didn't go to school. I was afraid every day to go to school. Because I was afraid that one more day was going to push me over the edge. Now I can't even imagine how she felt. I can't. When I finally told my mom about it, I had to get I was forced to be walked to class every day. And yet they still found a way to bully me. Every time they saw me without the assistant, they bullied me. Even if I was just walking down the hall, seeing their faces staring at me, pointing at me, I knew exactly what they were talking about. I don't understand how bullies can do it. Like, why do you have to do that to someone to make yourself feel better? Why can't you just live with who the hell you are and stop putting other people down? I'm alive today because someone saved my life. And he showed me all the people it affected. Everybody. And even though some of those people aren't in my life anymore because of my decisions, it still told me that someone cared. Somewhere out there. And I made him a promise I'd never do it again. I just wish that she had somebody there that told her that she was gonna get through it, that she was gonna become a better person. It's gonna make her stronger in the long run. Because that's the only way that I made it through. And honestly, if you see this video and you have bullying problems or anxiety problems or cutting problems or drug problems or anything like that, feel free to contact me. I mean, I'll even have like my Facebook name up. Like, I mean, I'm just that kind of person. I like to see this happen. Like, I'm studying, I'm in college now, which is a big step because I went from never going to school to kind of going to school, back to never going to school, and then dropping out to go to college. And I am studying to be a psychiatrist. God, sorry. And so, you know, I want to help people. And that's the biggest thing to me, is helping people. So when I see a young girl like her commit suicide because of bullying, because of stupid people that want to make themselves feel better about themselves. That just doesn't fly with me. I mean, honestly, I would do anything to put them in their rightful place. Because it's not right. It really isn't. Sorry, it's mad cold and I'm crying, so it's making my nose, like, really horrible, but... Don't bully people. It's horrible and it's wrong. And seriously, if you do bully people, get some help. It's not right. And if you're a victim, get someone to talk to. A friend. If you see my video, you can contact me at any time. I always have my phone on and my Facebook messages go right to my phone, so... Or even if you message me on YouTube, I check it like once a day, so... I'll be on, but... You don't have to live in the fear. You really don't. I mean... I took the easy way out. And... I missed all of high school. Most of middle school. And you know, it's the funniest thing, too. Only reason why I was bullied was because I was out of school for a year. Because my leg broke in 2 places. 2 bones in my right leg. And I was stuck in a thigh-high cast. And I mean, it kind of helped me distinguish who my friends were and who they weren't, or who wasn't. Because half of the people who I called my friends created rumors that I died, that I became a drug addict, that I was pregnant, and I think that that's bullshit. And you know what? Before I broke my leg, I was this really happy girl who had a sparkle in her eye, who was skinny, and because of everything I heard, because my friends had betrayed me, I started cutting. And I gained weight. And I didn't have another growth sprout, whatever. And I just kept gaining weight. And it's not like I'm like obese or anything. I'm just bigger. And because of that accident, I got a condition called RSD, which is reflex sympathetic dystrophy. Some days I can walk and some days I can't. Most of my high school life was spent in a wheelchair. I got bullied for that. Because that night when I broke my leg, I injured my sympathetic nerve in my spine. And so, people called me all these names. And I was like, how could you call me this? Like, I don't understand. Like, I haven't done anything to you. I guess in a different way, I kind of know what Amanda Todd was going through. I mean, I think everybody who's been bullied in their life extensively, like constantly, knows how she felt. And it's sad. Because some of us get shown that we have to live, and others, like her, she didn't get to have someone who helped her along the way. Everybody just dropped her. I mean, I know how that feels. I've been dropped so many times. I mean, I only have a couple, like, really good friends that have been friends with me for years. I mean, that's about it. I don't trust anybody else. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Things I wish I could take back, but I can't. There's no time machine. It just makes us who we are today. And not to sound all biblical or whatever. I mean, if you don't believe in God, that's fine. Use your own words for what I'm about to say. But we are all gifts. We are all God's gifts. Each special in our own way. Each meant to live a life, not for it to be taken from us. Now, just because people say she committed suicide doesn't mean it was technical murder. Because pushing her over the edge like that, knowing what she had done before, yeah, I don't know, in my book, they should all just fucking go to jail. Because for people to say, I hope she kills herself, are you serious? It's not right. The people who do that kind of thing need a reality check. And you know what? One day karma's gonna bite you in the ass. And I hope it gets you really fucking good. All the people that did that to her, you are going to get the worst. I hope you guys feel really low about yourselves for what you did. Because she was a beautiful girl. Seems so sweet. I mean, yeah, I said that before. I don't know her personally, but I mean, hey. She looked like a sweet girl. And she did not deserve to have her life taken from her. And that's all I have to say before I start crying more. So, oh wow, I cried all over my laptop. So, if any of you guys don't like what I have to say, I don't care. You don't bother me. You can say whatever the hell you want. I've been through it all, people. And for those who are victims, please message me. If you're still being victimized, maybe I can help. And I would love to help if I get the chance. But please, don't let suicide be an option. It shouldn't be an option. We all have the right to live. You may not know it, but if you committed suicide, you'd affect the whole entire world. So please, talk to someone. Talk to me. I'm always here. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm out.